Be me, 20. Match with cute 19-year-old girl on Tinder. We get along pretty nice, move our conversation to Snapchat. She seems to be really into me, calls me cute and handsome all the time. Regularly implies she wants to have sex with me. When we talked about nudes, I told her I am not interested in receiving them. Later tells me she is 17, which is not a big deal because I live in Austria and the age of consent is 14 here. If I knew she was 17 I still would not have contacted her, but I decide to give it a try. We decide to meet. Cuddle a bit on the back seat of my Chevy. When we part, I give her a little kiss on her cheek and ask if that was okay. She replies by tongue kissing my mouth. FFW a few weeks. She behaves weird. Regularly ignores me and cancels our planned second date a few times. Ask her what's up. She eventually tells me she has problems with her parents, is depressed, doesn't want a relationship now. A few days later, I see she blocked me on Snap. She sent a last picture of an extremely ugly guy. I ask her somewhere else who that is. That guy calls me. Tells me that's the reason I am blocked and starts threatening me. Apparently she is 15. She told him I asked for nudes. She told him I just randomly drove to her home and demanded her to meet me. She told him I touched her without consent. He told me he will beat me until I am disabled. I am fucked, brothers, am I? Should I sue them? I have chats to prove she wanted to see me, her Tinder profile saying she is 19 and an audio of him threatening me. Be me, middle school idiot. Play Minecraft every day with boys. Fucking love that one girl. Talk to her, works out. Gift her lots of shit. Time passes. Build cool house in Minecraft. Can't wait to tell boys. Next dat. Girl comes and asks 2-minute. iluvu.exe. Still can't wait to tell boys about house. Yay, cool. Walk out. 2 day passes. Regret so fucking much. She missed all classes. Find out on that day she got diabetes under nervousness. She is cursed with diabetes. I built cool house in Minecraft. Now I walk with this guilt. Funny or not, it's fucking life. Be me. 23 years / warehouse waggy loser. 40k in leaf bucks savings. Physically fit Jim Kell. Articulate and well-spoken, said to have a strong endearing voice. Still no friends, never wanted friends, aloof and never hung out with anyone before, never went to a restaurant, never went to a bar, never went traveling, purely just do solitary hobbies. Long-term gorgeous introvert GF who gets hit on all the time, who loves me to death, but I feel guilty for having her be in love with such a loser, so I ghost her for days at a time. I don't even desire a girlfriend anyways. Don't even feel anything when she was desperately riding me, that's when I knew I am far gone. She's still obsessed with me, I don't even know why. I have no desire for college. Can't even get a trades apprentice, lol. Pretty much have no future. Been having OCD thoughts of dumping my GF and going crazy before throwing my life away either dead or in prison. The worst part is I relate to absolutely nobody. I'm not a robot, yet. I'm not a normie. I'm handsome, but not a chat. I'm well-spoken, but empty. I detest human vices and the hierarchy and system. I hate the ego competition and conceit of normies, yet I hate the envy, awkwardness and pure hatred from the incels. Be me. Wake up at 5 a.m., get dressed and go to gym, he refuses to go. Work out for 45 minutes. Back by 7 to make breakfast. Wake BF up with breakfast in bed. Leave to run errands. Back at noon and he's still in the bed. Get him up and he goes outside to work on his truck. I clean the house and make dinner by 5:30. He eats and sits down to play video with his friends. I clean up, shower, groom, and put on lingerie. Wait for him to get done around 10. Try to initiate, but he says he's not in the mood because he's too tired. Men, can you explain, please? Why do I even try? Be me. 20. Finally get GF, lose V and fuck her regularly for a year. Realize I don't actually like her past the honeymoon period. All the little problems and hang-ups annoy me. Realize I'm just masturbating using her body, it'd be pretty shitty of me to keep things going. Realize I'm cool if nothing comes my way for a while anyway. Dump her. Fast forward to 27. Never cared enough to try in the interim, horny but casual stuff feels wrong. Got fat in the meantime. Doing good in career and education. Moving from UK to US soon through company. The next few years are probably going to decide if I ever start a family or not, not feeling pressure, just a consideration. I'd eventually like one with the right girl, but I won't make myself miserable just to have kids. I'm a little worried that I've become addicted to my own freedom and solitude, that I'll be overwhelmed by American working culture and trying to keep a girl will be too much work when I have ambitions of my own. I've got to start taking better care of myself regardless. I plan on being vague about my sexual, relationship past and probably using anecdotes from things I had with girls that I never managed to fuck to make it seem like I didn't just give up for the biggest part of my 20s. My ability to talk shit and having an accent should carry me so far, I think. Any advice for dating in upstate NY with a big hole in my resume? When one door closes, another door opens. Be me. Make little Fallout 4 and Skyrim mods on the side. Start releasing Fallout 4 mods publicly on Lover's Lab. Start getting good feedback. Start making more involved mods with scripting. Getting even more positive feedback. Think, hey, getting a following with my Fallout 4 mods, I'll start releasing some Skyrim mods. Release a Skyrim mod. Get absolutely shredded by the Skyrim fans on the site because they aren't used to that kind of mod. Haven't released a single mod there since. Still modding but now back to mostly private and releasing on microsites. Haven't even been back there in ages. Be me. Wake up at 7:30 to see my phone flashing an alert from Wells Fargo. My bank account has hit the negative. Minus $4.76. The entirety of the money we have totals $16.43. Transferred $10 from saving to get my account out of the red, literally $6 to my name. My GF says I'm getting a bunch of packages today, please don't be mad. An hour later 7 packages are dropped off at my door. My GF bought Morphine and G3 ponies. Again. It was all only $50 and I got something special just for you. She bought me a vinyl statue of my favorite pony, Applejack, as a sexy anime woman. I just decided not to say anything and was thankful she at least thought of me and my favorite pony. Is there any way for me to explain to her this really isn't the best time to be spending money on our hobbies when I'm in school full-time and only work part-time at a restaurant and we literally are poor AF? When we started getting into Monster High together she did the exact same thing and basically bought every currently available G3 doll in a 3-month span and now she collects the old G1 dolls that are hella expensive. Drink bleach. I already did this thread not while back but got ignored. I will keep this brief and simple. Be me. Was bullied and made fun of IRL. Regrettably be online most of the time. Start to realize I have barely any friends and most of the time I am alone in my room wasting my life away. Become miserable and suicidal as a result. Decided to finally try to make friends or at the very least talk with people. There is one guy which I regularly see on the bus and coincidentally goes off the same stop I go off of. Try to strike up a conversation but it always ends up in small talks and nothing more. I know that to make him want to talk to me was to stroke his ego and make him more pleased. Whatever was on his mind, whether be good or bad, he is willing to share with me. But I don't know how to achieve it without sounding suspicious or annoying. I only know his name and his occupation and that's it. Be me. Small-time estimator at a company. Have family and friends in the trades, tech. Literally changing jobs every couple of months, even have a friend who works white-collar in construction that keeps getting fired and then finds a higher-paying job. Don't really like my job anymore, it's comfortable which I don't really like, want something with more of a challenge. Go online on Edit and other similar sites. See people moaning about how it's impossible to find a job nowadays. Get cold feet about leaving my job because I don't know how long it'll take to find another one that suits me if I keep jumping jobs. What the fuck do I do? Should I take the plunge? Who is right?